On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Friday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. First, I have an update as it relates to the knockings and clappings incident that took place this morning involving Jamaica's dancehall artist Jahshii. Now, the official police report as it relates to that particular incident stated that 6 members of the dancehall artist Jahshii entourage get caught up and wounded on Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew after leaving his birthday party at Marketplace sometime around 4:45 a.m. in the wee hours of this morning. The dancehall artist Jahshii escaped that brazen knockings and clappings without sustaining any injury. So we're going to hear from the senior superintendent who is in charge of the St. Andrews Central Police Division, Marlon Nesbitt, as he weighs in on this developing story. Listen.
A group of persons surrounded mainly around dancehall artist Jahshii was leaving the marketplace here where there's a club. As they exited on Constant Spring Road, they were pounced upon by a group of men on motorbikes. All told about 6 of them who fired several shots at the party. We saw about 15 spent shells on the ground. The vehicle that they were traveling is a pickup. So 6 persons were shot, taken to hospital. Their condition not considered serious. Jahshii himself was able to elude the attackers as he ran from the scene. From information, it may very well have stemmed from an incident which occurred some time ago in the St. Andrew North police area where a particular man was shot and killed. Rumor has it that he had an altercation with the Jahshii faction, and as a result, he may have met his demise, and this, from information, could have been a reprisal attack. We are not definitive about this yet, but as we move along with the investigation, we will cover the basis to see exactly what it related to. Well, I would advise all promoters at this time, as they seek to engage the services of this particular artist, that they need to be careful. I would suggest that they speak to the police and advise the police prior to, so that they can be advised as to what to expect and how to go about security of the event, if that is to be so. We are looking out in our own division in St. Andrews Central for such movements as we seek to counter any possibility of further reprisals.
SSP Nesbitt also stated that the artist has been asked to make himself available for questioning today at the Half-a-Tree police station. He said that witnesses have already been interviewed. The senior cop also noted that the incident may have been linked to a knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of a man in Grand Spen on June 7th, for which Jahshii was questioned and released. Now, promoters and patrons alike, you have been warned. A word to the wise. Now we're going to talk about another Jamaican dancehall artist. The man who says fully dance. Yeah, man. The man from Jamal. The man from the Norwood community of Montego Bay, St. James. The dancehall artist that goes by the name of Rygin King, who had a showdown with his child's mother recently. And some leaked voice notes from Rygin King and from also his child's mother was sent to On The Spot News Media. Now I'm here to bring it to you, the general public, for your input and comments as it relates to this particular incident. Now the child's mother stated, and I quote, "I sent my child to spend time with his dad for 2 weeks. That was the initial arrangement. 2 weeks turned into 3 months. They refused to bring him back. I called them both and no one answered my calls. The father left my 2-year-old son with his stepmom, and when I picked him up yesterday, my baby's face is bruised up and 2 front teeth missing." She also stated that mistakes and accidents do happen cause children can fall, but why uno hide it from me? Why the father couldn't let me know? The baby mouth is black because it is infected. And you mean for tell me, say, as a parent, you couldn't bring the child to doctor, you just make him sit down with it, so? Bro, make it make sense. She also stated, when I told you to send home my child, brother, you blocked me, you diss me up, and stated that I got dead. Member in a Rygin say me have live screen recordings of every single thing. I reached out to your woman just the same, and she ignored all my calls. For 3 months, I could only hope and pray that my child was okay because him can't tell me what is going on. He's only 2 years old. Him not responsible for himself. And the final words that the child's mother stated, and me really have to take bad things make joke. She stated, and I quote, "It not easy co-parenting with a dunce." Yeah, man. So now I'm going to play the voice recording, a really short voice recording of Rygin King, and then I'm going to play what the mother stated. Listen.
Bumbo clot, what happened to Chupa that happened to you? Ramp with me, that you must swear. Say you... That now go at me, you know. I dead, you go dead. I'm tell you that. You must feel like say me no chattings with you.
No, mother. Never did I go allow that for slide. On the last sight, Rygin, you. At the last sight, boy, you they pull out gun. Remember, say a wheelchair, you in a batty, boy. Remember.
Well, that's the 2 short clippings I received. Now it is rather unfortunate that the artist Rygin King would have made reference of the unfortunate incident where dancehall selector Ricky Trooper lost his daughter to violence, domestic violence. And he used that unfortunate incident to make reference to his own child's mother. Now, remember, the whole story when Rygin King get caught up and under what circumstances him get caught up and who caught him up. On the Spot News Media, for those who have tuned in since the past couple of years, would have known that On the Spot News Media covered all happenings during that time in Norwood, Montego Bay, and also covered that particular incident. Now, Rygin King is presently in a wheelchair, who also gave an heartfelt performance upon the release of his recent album, where he garnered many sympathizers as it relates to his now injuries. Now I'm saying this, how many of you out there, especially the ladies, are still sympathetic towards this dancehall artist? Me tell you, say, you see them artists, them not only a mess up Jamaican music, they are messing up our society, they're messing up our women, they're messing up our children with their toxic and violent and evil behaviors. Now you hear clearly, and that is undoubtedly Rygin King's voice. You heard him stated that the woman are going to lose her 3 points like that of Ricky Trooper's daughter. All I have to say, Jamaican people, wise up. Stop being naive. Stop living in a state of denial simply because you get 1,000 or 2 from them artists here. Or you just like the artist song so the artist can't do no wrong in a phone eyesight. We need to wake up and smell the roses and look at some of these dancehall artists exactly the way how they portray themselves. And it is not that we are picking an artist or we are fight artists. The artists, them are fight themselves. We are only reporting what they have done. They have given us stories to report. Look on dancehall artists squash. When myself and other like-minded vloggers came out a few years ago and started to state our claims about their dirty corner boy lifestyle, we were all chastised and thrown under the bus, stating that we are fight ghetto youths and we don't love to see ghetto youths elevate. Now the entire thing has played out itself before you, the regular members of Chan Public and members of the diaspora. So all I'm saying, Jamaica, see them for who they are and not because of your feelings for them. Because, as I stated earlier, we're not fighting the artists because look how much dancehall artists we have. And it's just a handful that we have been speaking about over the years. Why you not hear nobody speak about Romain Virgo? Why you not hear nobody speak about the elder like Everton Blender? Why you not hear nobody speak about another youngster like Christopher Martin? You not hear them and the name and mix up in a bangarang. So it's obvious that is not the artist that we have a problem with. It's just the ones that have and has been living a dirty corner boy lifestyle. We cannot sit around and allow these artists to just mess up our musical culture and to mess up the minds of our people with their dirty, nasty and violent music that they continue to plunge into the ears of our people, trying to shift the narrative into their own selfish way. My peeps, wake up and smell the roses before it's too late. Again, a word to the wise.